each a day, like getting closer.
Right. I'm nodding off where I stand.
It's a thankless job, this.
If you are in need of aid, pray say the word.
Might treat us to a roast tonight.
'Tis no easy thing, making a living.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me. Do not test me.
This is generally used as a material. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
I have to getting home. Or to polish up my gear tomorrow.
Now I've gone and stepped in it. I'd rather not cause here if I can avoid it.
I just nodded off for a moment there.
A visit to Melv might jog your memory, Master.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'd be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
How am I dead on my feet after today's training?
Over here, if you would.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. I suppose 'twas a bit much to expect a stranger to fly to his aid out of the goodness of...
Pray, follow me.
Aye. Feeling more charitable now, are we?
I'm relieved to hear it. He's still unseasoned. Make haste.
We must fly to the aid of those in need. Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
Harpies, Master! 'Tis weak to fire! My own Master!
Now that is a surprise.
The Arisen has been put to sleep. Arisen, are you all right? Well done. Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet...
We'd best report back. A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me. I will guide you to the location. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Come, I'll lead the way. So, this is Melve. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the...
Pitiable Arisen.
Well met. Go on, have a gander as you pass by. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad the ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make... fruit Reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's Apothecary.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit Roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some...
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roborant, are we? Always a pleasure.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit Roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
He really ought to have returned.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing... Naturally, 'tis a vacation for those who seek to mark... At close range, however, a bow is nary more use. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek... However, the more powerful... Thus, a mage is unlikely. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to... Thieves favor light arm. Their talents depend upon their finesse, and... should you dedicate yourself, try them, as you like. Very well. There is no wrong, but I shan't take up any more...
Diligence has borne fruit at last. There's...
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of location for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
This is my sort of place.
My grey matter requires a little stimulation.
suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
What am I to do? He would... He ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some...
I shall wait.
It's quiet about.
Peril can result in...
To have returned by now.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Ought to set my nose to the ground.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper...
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Some time passed. I encountered an elf in the forest across the river. He was tall, and rather handsome, I must say, I tell you. Whether we speak the same tongue or not, there's said to be an elven village someplace deep in the...
fine fettle. Now here's a welcome sight.
This may require a delicate touch.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
It's been a hard day.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? We are under attack! I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. Tis but a flesh wound, yet enough to shame you. Many thanks for healing me, Arisen. Tis not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly with presence of mind. By all means. They're right. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Very well. I shall return.
Time to be heading.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous... But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we're to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
I trust you're bothering me for a reason.
Not much going on.
I'm about ready for a break.
My bed calls. As sharp as this.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself. There's no reason to live on a performance wage.
Twill take a better mind than mine to solve this.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you we've not counted a thief among our number for some time. Thieves do allow for a greater range of cooperative tactics.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
much to go.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Do come again. Ah, well met. Here, between you and me, cuz, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients, if you know what they are. Always a pleasure.
Sweep and dust before I open.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my eyes on it. I couldn't live with myself. I pity those content.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be...
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use. We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Well met.
Let me know what you need. Might have just the thing. Hope to see you again.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparation.
We've met no foes for some time, but 'tis all the more reason for us to be on our guard. If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long.
This won't last long. Needs reinforcing.
I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Melv.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roast, are we? Always a pleasure.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
What I can do for you?
What brings you here?
Over here, if you please.
How are things?
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Looks like we've both got some time.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well. No challenge is beyond our combined might. Indeed, you are correct. Goblin Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let me get that.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you do well not to invite my mistrust.
To victory, our warrior. That's Is that a statue I espy over yonder? We ought to take a closer look. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here. We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us...
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need.
One never can have too many of these. Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every...
How could I have forestalled this?
Get used to this.
I'm hurt. I'll lay down my arms and pray. What's the time? I'll never amount to anything.
waiting on that report. You shall answer for this. I lament this calling I've chosen at times.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things go. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? Good morrow, everyone.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the...
We've got goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. One might confidently call that a resounding victory. I shall do as you say.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
is a remarkable treasure we found. A fitting reward for a rigorous search. Thank you. 'Tis a great kindness you show. Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. I am speechless. To think this was possible. My own master must hear of this upon my return. Now that is a surprise. Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed. Is there no way to reach it? I'm in awe of your powers of detection. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant. Camp is the perfect place for swapping tales of our experiences.
What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Be on your guard. Our foe has been knocked off balance. Grab hold of him. Drag it to the ground.
that sound? Fall back!
It's time we made the capital to inform the people of Birmingham about your business.
You have my gratitude, sir. It seemed I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
This material can be used to enhance equipment, and is a rarity besides. We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it. An ox cart ought to make our journey.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice. I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer.
Though our paths diverge here, it surely won't be long ere they converge anew.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Did anyone else see that? Or catches the light?
We ought to take a closer look.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the...
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear? Earn the people's faith, and we'll have our chance. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry. No suspicious characters shall slip my
Dull
gaze.
days for us are a sign that all is well.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Place. Not without its charms.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Wouldn't last a day.
Feels so fine.
Stomach's complaining. Mayhap I'll buy myself an early supper.
Wonder what rumors that they have.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you. I've heard some interesting tidings about it. Town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
This isn't much to go on.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my ints tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Might head to my office.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
Indeed, you are correct. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use.
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Wish me to return? At once, Master.
Whatever could you want from me?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
They say the Sovereign's up in the palace, recovering from his battle wounds. Seems driving away the dragon took quite a toll on our liege.
Say, have you been to Harve? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea.
I've heard there's a means to tell if someone who claims to be arisen is in fact the real thing.
I've nothing to share at present. Where ought we to go now?
Prod me if you must, Master, but I've nothing more to say. Do forgive me, Master, but I've not learned anything useful of late. If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items.
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour? Always a pleasure.
Peruse at your leisure.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Bleeding amateurs.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
What do ye want?
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or greatswords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you, unless you were to procure a weapon. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocations are unavailable at present, save to applicants who already possess the requisite equipment. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We know what we're looking for, but not where it is. I suppose there's naught for it but to start searching.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Suppose you're all right. You know when you'll breathe your last.
Here's a welcome
I'm not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Right, the predicament.
I might nod off if I'm not careful.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
Gladly stay
away. Hunting for one day. A lonely place. Not without its charms.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. I'd like a quiet life. Live to a ripe old age.
Peruse at your leisure.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Slim pickings of
Let's
late.
take it easy today.
My food in my touch.
You're acting up.
It's been a hard day.
Interested in my wares?
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Times are hard.
Swapping
And
stories
Venus breaks
is one of
life.
life's great pleasures.
Can it be we have no sword wielders in our party?
Are we only to fire on foes from afar, then?
Mayhap someone could change vocations. Someone besides me, of course.
The heavens must be air virtuous.
Peruse at your leisure.
It seems Sir Roderick is the one to talk to. Shall we go and speak with him? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Our road was a long one.
Oi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the Western Road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Could you come over here? Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Here, if you please. You're well fond of picking things up.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
There is a chance of being beset by beasts or brigands in an ox cart, but I'm willing to take the risk to put my feet up.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
My magics are at your disposal.
I miscalculated.
You have to manage on your own. I'll put my hands full. Right. Where would I be without you, wizard? Watch out! A foe is coming for you, Arisen! Grabbing hold! Magics are at your disposal. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip. Looking for a fight? Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Best not be bothering me for no reason.
best not be bothering me for no reason. Yeah, asking for it.
Could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I'm near enough of wastrels and pillars.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares. I can guide you there if you wish.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Fear get the better of us, else who will protect the arisen?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Targe, be sure to avoid open flame. I can do no less in service of the arisen.
I like that.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Ah, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. I remember to tell my own about this. Here you are, Master. Hope you like it. Opened it myself.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Follow me. The thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Could you come over here? reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly. How might I serve you, Arisen?
More foes! I can dare steal my arm from the last battle!
My magics are at your disposal. A meagre challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in a moment.
Right you are.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
Fear for our children as we sit upon now. Huzzah! There's ore to be found here.
Ore can be used to strengthen arms and armor. sure like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
You would have me lead. Consider it done.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Pray speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor. And rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
This spell will empower elemental magic. Magic's are at your disposal.
One of us has to be great.
It appears to be destroyed. No matter, 'tis not the only path we may follow here.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Don't we have a report to make, Master? We found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here, if you please.
This route has seen better days, but there's no sense lamenting it. We'll just have to take the long way round.
I am sorely disappointed.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Let us proceed with caution.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Could you come over here?
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
Naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
You too? I'm glad I'm not the only one.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead. Here, if you please.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
Would anyone care to push?
Magic's miracle dispose of!
More foes? Scarce feel my arm from the last battle.
Miscalculated.
You'll have to manage on your own. I've got my hands full.
might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By or will.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow. We may not be prepared for what awaits. The road here was a long one.
We're already here. Let us delve as far as we are able. Risen? Aren't you forgetting something? These faces have grown mightily familiar.
'Tis well to have comrades one can trust.
A passage here? Truly, there are secrets around every corner.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
We found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Further exploration will gain us little, save tired limbs. Things will be better to seek out.
Right, just follow me.
Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
Could you come over here?
Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let me get that. Good to see you.
There's aught I'd ask of you. Thank you.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Seems your luck's run.
Let the elements power your strike!
Fret not! I'll make the thing go away. Let's keep still a moment.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
I can pass up this chance of rest. So we'll find another. I think I'd be caught unawares. I am shaken.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
The sun's light has grown dim.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
Here again? Methinks we've seen enough of this place.
No experience is entirely without value, but it is difficult to summon the enthusiasm when it repeats overmuch. If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice. Master, I've freed up a bit of space in your pack by selling off some of the items you didn't need.
I might have known we'd camp here again. It is becoming something of a habit. It's of yours, Arisen.
So long as we are safe and warm, I care not where we rest. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I am sorely disappointed. You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
We ought to take a closer look.
We found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Hold a moment. Haven't we already found...
Is there no getting through this door?
Here, if you please. Would have me lead. Consider it done.
Think they'd have learned from that last lot that we're not to be trifled with?
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
No quarrel here.
Strayed off course. A different path would deliver us quicker now. I'll lead the way.
My magics are at your disposal.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
I have a feeling it is best left untravelled. Am I the only one? Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns. I'm only glad to have proven my worth. I hope I can count on you in a scrape. The ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
We found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus?
Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Follow me. My magics are at your disposal. Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Oh, good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. Could you come over here?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I'll gather these now. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
It seems we already possess what's required of us.
That wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Thank you. A token of my appreciation.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Good. We're here. Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. We found an Archistaff and Great Sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured an Archistaff. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead...
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an Archistaff and a great sword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger.
Not bad, all things considered.
We have done what we set out to do, and that is well enough.
I hadn't expected to feel such a sense of accomplishment. I suppose that comes of serving the Arisen.
Well met, sir.
Love waking up knowing anything can happen. I've scripted
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.